Well, a lot of people, when we discussed martial arts schools, they always pushed me to go to areas that had a certain level of income, so I could charge a certain price to make a lot of money. As a child growing up, I never was interested in money. As long as money sufficed the basic necessities of life, I was fine. So I wanted to offer something back to my community, to allow inner city children to be able to afford martial arts lessons without being overpriced or overcharged. And I know that when youth don't have anything to do, it's only natural that they're going to find a place to direct that energy. So if we don't give them something positive to direct it to, it's always going to go into something destructive or being out in the streets without direction and purpose, so you're just blowing the wind with everything that happens. So being in martial arts, it allows them to get exposed to other venues, because like for example, Sunday we're going to a tournament. They'll be exposed to other cultures, other environments, organized tournaments and settings where they have to follow instructions and rules as opposed to being free to do whatever they want to do. So martial arts helps in all of those facets, especially with the discipline.
That's time to stay calm when your emotions get high, because when you get emotional, you're not thinking correctly. Yeah. And because you're not thinking correctly, you'll rush in and get caught. All right? Because somebody who knows what to do, they will expose your emotions. Yep. They will exploit them and beat the brakes off them. All right? So don't come in wild. When you get emotional, that's your time to gather yourself and move around a little bit. Get your breathing right. Get your tears together. It's okay to cry, but get them together. And then decide to go in.
Sometimes I'll let them go off in the corner. I won't address it at all because I want them to literally reflect in the corner and get their own thoughts in order. And then sometimes I'll encourage them if I see they're in a slump and they haven't gotten out of it. Being emotional is not good because it imbalances the mind. And when your mind is imbalanced, you make improper decisions. So I always find ways to coach them so that when they face the real things in this world, they're already prepared for everything that's going to come their way. No matter how frustrated they'll get, they'll be able to still cope with it and be successful in spite of whatever they're facing.
Ready, go! Stop! Call. 2 points.
Teaches you how to discipline yourself and to teach yourself how to stand still, follow directions, things like that.
Because we're taught not to be the aggressor. So when we're in environments where people are escalating, we're taught how to handle and de-escalate a situation. We're taught how to just walk away and let it go. Those are all things that they learn from a dojo setting. So martial arts, we're the last ones to fight usually. My life is dedicated to service. Beyond the dojo, other things that I do as well. So when I talk about the lion in a lot of other circles, it's a sign of resurrection. And one of the things that I specifically placed myself in this community was because I felt like the martial arts that I offered and also the chess that I offer will resurrect some of the minds that have been going astray. And giving them a positive venue and exposing them to tournaments and exposing them to other cities and other locations, a lot of times you'll see their entire life change just based off of being exposed to those type of things. We're all about making leaders. There's enough followers out here. There's enough people that blow with the wind. Every person that I come across, I try to make them a leader, make them stand out, make them be different. So as long as they do that, whatever their personal choices are in between, I'm fine with.